back to the Double Sculls Challenge Cup. The boat from Australia / GB. And the Netherlands / France. The Double Sculls Challenge Cup. Nice work from both boats early. Some familiar names on the water here. We've seen Harlow and Austin Baker, Sydney Rowing Club and Hinksey. Seen them at previous regattas, 3 times each actually. They're going to need to draw on that experience because powering away on the buck station. Blom and Palsma in very good shape. There they are. Now we're up the water and live with the action. And it's still a tight race, isn't it?
Yeah, deceptively difficult boats to row, the Double Scull. You have to be almost one with your crewmate, total unison between the 4 blades entering the water and the 2 athletes powering the shell on. And like you say, Tim, James Harlow and Herbie Austin Baker, plenty of Henley experience between them, 6 campaigns in total. And they're just trying to hang on here. They've about a length of clear water between themselves and the crew from Okeanos and Fontainebleau of France. And I think it's going to take something pretty special for this sort of Hinksey and Sydney Rowing Club composite to come back. But they're not out of it. These small boats change speed at a fast rate. So we could be in for a blockbuster finish if they can find a bit of gas here.
And things do go wrong, don't they? Unscripted moments of drama in the second half of these races with these small boats. We've seen that time and again over the years, so it's well worth Harlow and Austin Baker keeping that lead boat honest, to apply as much pressure as they can, and then the error's more likely to be forced, isn't it? If you can just keep them having to go a bit quicker than they want to.
Well, we've got a shot there of Blom and Palsma on the left-hand side of the screen, gritted teeth. So there's no doubt that they're working hard to stave off the attention of Harlow and Austin Baker. And of course, this duo we can see in shot here in the yellow Empacher. They raced at the World Cup Lucerne at the weekend, so they've got senior international experience. You would expect them to come out on top here, but being made to work for it.
Yes, I was out in Lucerne in Switzerland for the World Cup at the weekend. It seems remarkable it was less than a week ago. It seems like a lifetime ago, that. 3 days of Henley Royal Regatta since then. Lucerne already in the dim and distant past. But not so much for these athletes. Of course, they've had quite a tight turnaround. And for Blom and Palsma, they need to have energised ahead of this one. They seem to have done that. The French double in good shape now. So they're your leaders. You see the back of Odds Blom in the bow seat.
You can't underestimate the importance for these athletes of having some time together in the boat. So this crew from the Netherlands, you can see their big look over the shoulder from Cornelis Palsma, just making sure that the line is within reach. He knows how hard he has to push to stave off the Sydney and Hinksey Sculling School composite. But I think this is going to be progression for this Dutch crew. Yeah, the Dutch-French, they've definitely got this sorted out, haven't they? Last few strokes, well done to them. Obviously had got their recovery right from Lucerne at the World Cup. And here they are at the Henley Double Sculls Challenge Cup. First round, through they go. Blom and Palsma beating Harlow and Austin Baker. Australia Hinksey double.